Let's label some makeup. I've accumulated quite the makeup collection, but I have not labeled any. Now, if you look back way back on my TikTok, I did a labeling video. Now, I've been labeling my makeup for years. It's a habit that I picked up really just because I just like knowing how long I've had things in my collection. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really go through expiration dates, but I do like to label. So let's see how many I can label. My goal is 10 products today. But let's get started. You know what? At least you know the series is going to go well when you're already starting it and something has already gone wrong. So I did find my nude stick blushes here. And look at this blush. I am devastated by this. You know what? This really just adds even more to why I don't like this packaging. But should we label this one today just to get out of the way? Okay, so I ended up finding my products that I want to label tonight. Now, it ended up being 11 products, but before we start, I want to talk about my process. Now, I really like doing products that are around the same shape just so we can keep a steady flow. Since I've been labeling for years, this is really just like a much faster way. So if you're just starting out with labeling your makeup, I highly recommend doing products that are in the same shape. Okay, so let's finish up yapping so we can get started. But if you guys are going to label your products with me, you guys are going to need, I used to use sticky notes, but I recently found these at Daiso. So these are sticky note tabs. I think these would work perfectly. I am going to go on top of it with tape, and then you are going to need a pen. I really recommend this one. This is my all-time favorite labeling pen. This is the big ultra round stick grip. These are just perfect. No smudge. They dry extremely quickly. These are just perfect. And then I highly recommend big scissors. You can easily cut, trim, very easy. And most importantly, you're going to need your makeup. But that is all that you need. So let's start labeling. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the first one, and then I'm going to speed up through the rest. So I'm going to start off with this Morphe powder. And now because this has a clear backside, I'm going to place the sticker just right on top of this. Oh yeah, these are going to be so much easier. So I'm just going to place it in an area. I like to keep it level with the logo. So I'm going to put it right on top of here. Now I opened this product on 3/19/2025. So that is exactly how I write it. So I just write opened and then I just write the date. 3/19/25. Not me getting the date wrong. It was actually the 19th. So let's see if I can just fix that. Okay, so I think it's actually pretty well. But this is what it's going to look like. Oh yeah, this is perfect. First impression with these Daiso stickers, I highly recommend them. They may take a little bit for your pen. It did make the pen skip a little bit, but maybe it just needs to be warmed up. So warm up your pen beforehand and then just write it down. Now, just to provide the sticker with a little bit more protection, I'm going to go in with just a clear piece of tape, and I kind of shaped it into the shape of the sticker. It doesn't have to be perfect, and then I just put it right on top and just making sure there's no air bubbles. Then you could just go like with your nail, just really press it down. And that's what it's going to look like. Now, because this is my first time using these, I think I just found a simpler way. So now this does come in a row 10, so I think I might just label 10 products. I will see. But now I'm just going to cut these. And then I'm going to label each and every one. And then I'm going to already put the sticky side and then just trim each one. And then it's already ready. I'm literally just going to peel it and then put it on. So I think I literally just found a much easier way to label, and I'm so excited. Okay, I love labeling, guys. I'm really excited about this like new trick. Okay, I need to get more of these. This was genius. This was such a genius move of me. I was like thinking about these. I saw these in the store and I was like, wait a minute. I think these would be perfect because I knew I wanted to label some stuff because I've had this this has been like a project that I was going to work on all summer long. So really excited. So my entire goal through the summer is just to label every single item of makeup that I have in my collection. And then at the end of the summer, I just want to go through every single thing and just know that everything is labeled just for myself. I really do love labeling. But Yeah, okay, so now I'm gonna go in and just label everything. I got everything labeled, so now it's just laid down on our tape, trying to center it. Oh, I'm gonna really try and stick it down, and let's see if we can lift it up. Oh my god, it's working. Wow! Okay, perfect. Now everything is evenly sized. There's no like too little spacing because sometimes that would be the issue. I would space them out really badly, and then there would literally just be like no space to cut. Perfect. It has just the right amount of tape on each and every side. Okay, so we ended up labeling all 11 products. I didn't even tell you guys what I was labeling. Do you guys want to see? Okay, so I labeled my Bare Minerals Blonzers, Kiss of Spice, Kiss of Pink, and Kiss of Mauve. My two Morphe loose powders in Peach and Banana. My two bronzers from the Sephora Collection in the shade 01 Golden Getaway and 02 Beach Bum Tan. My two Essence bronzers, the matte bronzing powder in 03 Chocolate Sundae, Sun Club Luminous Bronzing in 20 Sunkissed California. And lastly, our two Sephora Collection base palettes. I want to say this is medium to tan, and this one is 01 light to medium. Now, this was so much fun to share with you guys, and I really hope that you guys also label your makeup. I do think that it is very important, just as a makeup lover, to know how long you've had your makeup in your collection for. Even, let's be real, even if a lot of us don't follow expiration dates, I think it's just a good thing to know how long you've had certain products. But yeah, so we got to label some products, and I found a much easier way. I am so excited that I found a much easier way. Usually 11 products takes around maybe an hour, 2 hours, because I would size each of the labels to the specific product, whereas these are universal and they practically fit each of these. So I'm thinking of labeling some lipsticks maybe tomorrow, but we will see. Maybe for the lipsticks I will have to cut these in half, but I'm so excited. So yeah, so stay tuned for tomorrow's Label Some Makeup with me. Okay, good night, everybody. Mwah.